I see Rick Scarborough is here, our state representative, one of our two. Mayor Wade Creswell, thank you so much for being here today. Sheriff Barker, State Senator Ken Yeager, good friend of mine, thank you so much for being here. My city council members, multiple here, former mayor here, thank you so much, because this is a true honor to have you here today to represent us. And also on behalf of the town of Oliver Springs, we have something very unique here. We have a fudge factory, and they supply fudge all throughout the world, all throughout the United States. And so on behalf of Oliver Springs, we present you with some fudge that you can take back to your meeting here in a little while. And so without further ado, Senator Marsha Blackburn.
Thank you. Well, I love that. I didn't know you had a fudge factory, but I am one of those people that about 3 o'clock every afternoon I have a chocolate attack. And I'm searching for that piece of chocolate. So thank you for that. I am so pleased that we've got Rep. Scarborough, Senator Yeager, and the Lieutenant Governor here with us today. How wonderful. And of course, the Sheriff and the Chief, the mayors. It is wonderful to be here with you. And I have to tell you how exciting it is to be back in Tennessee and to be home for a bit. We do this Tennessee tradition in D.C. every Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock, and we call it, Senator Haggerty and I call it Tennessee Tuesday. And it was started by Senator Thompson and Senator Frist back in the 1990s. And we gather all the Tennesseans that are coming into town for coffee and bacon and biscuits. And that is the highlight of the week, because we get that good Tennessee common sense coming in to Washington, D.C. So it's a mighty special time. It is wonderful and such an honor to represent you all and to take your ideas and your concerns to D.C. And as you know, we have offices, 6 offices in the state, as well as the office in D.C. Chelsea Ivins Merrill, who is our leader here in East Tennessee, is with me today. Tyler Privet is also here. He handles our in-state press. Tyler is out of our office down in Chattanooga. Chelsea is over in Knoxville in the office there. So I'm delighted they can be here also. And I do have to tell you, Mayor Frank told me to bring her regards to you all. She grew up here, and she was with us when we were just over doing the Orano announcement, and she had to go co-chair a meeting on rural development, so she could not be here this morning, but she certainly wanted me to bring her well wishes for this. In D.C., we are hard at work on President Donald Trump's agenda and trying to get that passed and signed into law. And the House has passed their version of the big, beautiful bill, and now it's coming to us, and we're going to make certain it's in compliance with what the Senate is looking for, and we're going to continue to cut. The House made about $1.5 trillion worth of spending cuts, but the Senate wants to hit $2 trillion in spending cuts. And when I was talking to President Trump on Monday, we were talking about this and the importance of hitting that $2 trillion number, which puts us at a $6.5 trillion budget. Then next year, we can continue all of our Doge cuts, and I bet I've got some Doge fans here, and we can get down to a $5.5 trillion budget and get a balanced budget. It would be wonderful for the United States to have a balanced budget. And that is President Trump's goal, so it is our goal. and we are certainly working to make that happen. When it comes to Tennessee, we've heard from so many people across the state that they want to make certain my bill that removes tax on Social Security is included in the big, beautiful bill.
Yes.
And as you all know, President Trump campaigned on that. And Monday when we were talking, I told him, I do believe there is the way for us to make that happen. So we're continuing our work on getting that done. No tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security. So those are all things that are going to be a savings to you. If we do not get this passed, it'll be the largest tax hike in history. When we get it passed, it will be the largest tax cut in U.S. history. And we are really so thrilled to be able to make that happen. When it comes to Tennessee specifically, we are hard at work on these issues dealing with nuclear power generation, the work that is being done at Oak Ridge, the work that is being done by TVA, and thrilled that we can see some advancement there. The Orano facility that we cut the ribbon for this morning, putting their office there, growing our employee base in the energy industry is vitally important. Right now we have about 40,000 Tennesseans who have jobs that are connected to the nuclear power industry. It brings $9.8 billion with the B, dollars in revenue to our state every year. It is significant. And as we continue to grow it, we have to put our focus on the workforce to make certain that we have young men and women who are going to choose to go into these careers that are based in science and technology, so that we continue to attract these high-paying jobs. And as I said earlier this morning, Tennessee is, and we want to keep it as the best place in the U.S. to live, to work, to rear your family. And we want to add to that by saying it is the best place for those kids to come back home and have a job near where they grew up, that is going to be a job that will let them live their version of the American dream. So we are absolutely thrilled that we have the ability to advocate. President Trump has pushed forward with executive orders that will make it easier for us to expand and grow the nuclear power industry, and now it's going to be up to us as Tennesseans to grab that opportunity and to do something powerful with it, not only for our state, but for our nation. We should see Tennessee as the leader in electric power generation. There is no reason that we should not be doing that. So it's exciting there. I do want to say a word about illegal immigration, and then I know you all have lunch for everybody, and I'll be able to visit and answer any questions. President Trump made the promise when he ran, and he has kept the promise, that he would get the southern border under control. And he has done that. And as many of you have read in the paper, ICE has been working with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, and they have been apprehending gang members, and they are deporting these gang members. They are getting them out of here. Yes. And that is a very good thing. Now, we've got a mayor over in Nashville that's decided he's going to push back, and we are pushing back on what he is doing. It is wrong to unmask these ICE agents and these law enforcement officers that are apprehending these criminal, illegal aliens. And we are certainly going to hold him to account for that. I am not going to stand for putting the lives of Tennesseans in danger, putting the lives of law enforcement in danger by unmasking and revealing the names of these agents who are doing their jobs. One thing that people that came here illegally need to understand: illegal is illegal. We stand for the rule of law, and there is a right way and a wrong way to come to this country. And as our Lieutenant Governor and our elected officials will tell you, the General Assembly has passed a bill which is now Tennessee law that you cannot have a sanctuary city in the state of Tennessee. So we will do our part to hold the city of Nashville, their mayor, their city council to account for those actions. But thank you all ever so much for being here today. I am so excited to be here, and what a wonderful celebration to have on a summer day. And I think we're all blessed that the fog lifted and the rain has not arrived. So let's all enjoy and be blessed by one another's company. Thank you so much, Mayor.